The strangest law of nature scientists still can't explain. There is a rule that controls everything in the universe. It affects stars, humans, machines, memories, even time itself. And despite centuries of study, scientists still don't fully understand why it exists. It's called the second law of thermodynamics, the law of entropy. In simple terms, it says this: everything naturally moves from order to disorder. Hot things cool down, structures decay. Systems fall apart unless energy is constantly added. But here's the strange part. Almost all the laws of physics work forwards and backwards. If you filmed atoms colliding and played the video in reverse, the equations would still make sense. Entropy doesn't. It only works in one direction. This is why time feels like it moves forward. You can scramble an egg, but you never see it unscramble. You can break a glass, but it never reassembles itself. Not because it's impossible, but because entropy overwhelmingly prefers disorder. This gives time its arrow. But no one knows why the universe started in such a low entropy, highly ordered state to begin with. That's the mystery. At the Big Bang, everything was incredibly dense, hot, and strangely very ordered. If entropy always increases, why didn't the universe start out already maximally disordered? Physics has no clear answer. What makes this even stranger is that entropy isn't about things getting messy in the everyday sense. It's about probability. There are far more disordered arrangements than ordered ones, so systems naturally drift toward the most likely state. But likely isn't the same as required. In theory, all the air in a room could spontaneously gather in one corner. The laws of physics don't forbid it. It's just so astronomically unlikely that it never happens. Entropy is a law of statistics, not force, and yet it governs everything. Your body fights entropy constantly. Metabolism is essentially a battle against disorder. The moment that process stops, entropy wins and decay begins. Your memories depend on entropy too. Remembering the past but not the future may be linked to the fact that entropy was lower in the past and higher in the future. Memory itself might be an entropy-based phenomenon. Even consciousness could be tied to it. Some physicists believe entropy is not a fundamental law at all, but an emergent illusion based on how humans perceive time. Others think it's the deepest rule in existence, more fundamental than space or matter. There's even a terrifying implication. If entropy always increases, the universe will eventually reach heat death, a state where everything is evenly spread. No energy differences exist, and nothing meaningful can happen anymore. No stars, no motion, no life. Just equilibrium. But again, no one knows why entropy must increase in the first place. It's the one rule that gives time, direction, makes life temporary, and guarantees decay, yet has no underlying explanation. It works, it always works, and we don't know why. That's what makes it the strangest law of nature.